Welcome to U Sports. I'm Marcus Brooks.
And I'm Nick Anson. Today we have results from track and field, women's tennis, men's and women's golf, and softball. But first, the women's basketball team has a new head coach. Ryan Williams will take the reins for next season. Williams heads for Vermillion after leaving his post as a women's basketball coach at Wayne State. He replaces Coach Chad Lavin, who's retiring from coaching after 14 years at the Coyote helm. Lavin, of course, led the USD women to a berth in this year's national championship game. Williams is a former Coyote basketball player as well. He played for Coach Dave Boots in the early 90s.
I'm ready to go. So with that said, thank you very much. It is an honor to be here, and we'll field some questions perhaps.
For more on the women's basketball hire, let's go to Sports Director Ryan Moore and this week's edition of Sports Shorts.
May I be the first to say, what a great hire for the Coyote women's basketball program. Ryan Williams is a youthful coach. Youthful coaches are fast becoming a trend in all college athletics. Moreover, he has experience. He took a fledgling Wayne State program and turned it into an NCAA Division II tournament team. A mixture of youth and experience are definitely a plus for the Coyote women. On top of that, Williams is a former Coyote himself, having played for Coach Boots back in the early 90s. The best thing about this hire, however, is really quite simple. The way Williams spells his first name is genius. R-Y-U-N. I should have thought of that years ago. The way my name is spelled, R-Y-A-N, I should be known as Ryan. So, although I haven't met Williams yet, I'd like to thank him on behalf of Ryans everywhere. Coach, we appreciate you reminding us of our name roots. I'm Ryan Moore, and this is Sports Shorts.
Thanks, Ryan. The track and field teams traveled to Sioux Falls to compete in the Vance Butler Invite last Saturday. 2 Coyotes captured individual titles, 1 male and 1 female. Terry Liggins brought home a victory for the men in the 110-meter hurdles and the 400-meter hurdles. On the women's side, Shanika Parks pocketed a win in the 100-meter dash. The Coyotes will be in action again this Saturday at the Northwestern Red Raider Open. Events start at noon. The women's tennis team looked to keep their recent winning streak alive as they hosted Fort Hays State and Minnesota Duluth last weekend. Against Fort Hays State, USD captured the school record for wins in a season. The Coyotes defeated their guests 6-3. USD picked up single victories from Realda Zaynich, Jenny Llewellyn, Melanie Rockney, and Ashley Waltman. The Coyotes kept their momentum going with a 5-4 win over Duluth. It was the first conference victory for USD this season. Llewellyn and Waltman picked up single wins for the Coyotes, who are now 18-6 overall and 1-4 in the North Central Conference.
For more on the women's tennis team, let's go to Amy Mart with this week's Athlete of the Week.
I'm here with regionally ranked tennis standout Realda Zaynich. Realda, you've lived in Texas, Bosnia, Ontario, Germany, and now Vermillion. What exactly brought you to USD?
Well, the tennis, first and foremost. I was in Texas for a year, and I liked it and stuff, but I didn't get along with my coach, and he put a lot of pressure on the team, and I just didn't want to be in that kind of atmosphere. So when my coaches back home actually knew Malcolm, my coach here, and I don't know, he just set the whole thing up and got me over here to Vermillion.
Now this year, you have a very impressive singles record of 18-6, and also a solid doubles record. What do you do to prepare for your matches?
Just hitting with the team helps. Doing different drills, doubles drills, singles drills, feeding, a lot of consistency as well. So I don't know, but mostly just hitting with the team and just getting a lot of shots in and practice. So pretty much.
Now, how does your mindset differ in preparing for doubles and singles matches?
That's a tough question. Well, it's just different because in singles, obviously, you're just one player, and you have to focus on yourself, you know what I mean, more. And in doubles, you have another person there. They can cheer you on, you know what I mean? Like, when your game is down, they can bring you back up. And it's just nice to have the, additional support. So I think that's the only difference.
Great. Now, just recently, the team broke the record for number of wins in a season. What factors do you feel have contributed to the team's success this year?
I think we lost a couple players along the way, and I think that brought our whole team together, even more so, and so it made us work harder and harder. So I think that really helped a lot. Our team is really close now, and we all get along well, and I don't know, just our effort, everything, I don't know. So.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Rialda, and great job this season so far, and good luck in your future matches. Thank you. I'm Amy Mart for Youth Sports.
The men's and women's golf teams competed at the Peacock Spring Classic in Iowa last weekend. On the men's side, USD was paced by Robert Erickson, who finished 16th individually. On the women's side of the links, the Coyotes placed 6th as a team with a total score of 743. Amber Luchins led the Coyotes by finishing 20th individually.
Finally, the USD softball team hosted North Dakota in a conference clash last weekend. In the first contest of the doubleheader, Coyote pitcher Brittany Donahue set a career high with 14 strikeouts. Behind Donahue's dominance, USD picked up the 4-2 win. In the nightcap, the Coyotes scored 6 runs in the first 2 innings. USD coasted to an 11-3 verdict over UND. The Coyotes are now 10-16 overall and 2-2 in the NCC. Brittany Donahue was named NCC Co-Pitcher of the Week for her 14 strikeout performance. Now that's all for you sports. Stay tuned. Out and About and commentary are up next.
What do you think about the U going D1?
D1? I thought we were going D2. Do you want to go to the CSC? I'm kind of hungry.
The CSC? Are you kidding me? It's been under construction for a long time now. You didn't know that?
Getting your news all backwards? Well, then get up to speed and tune in to U News.
Good evening and welcome to U News. My name is Jamie Bullion.
Tune in every Wednesday live at 5 as we bring you the latest about what's going on around your campus and community. U News. Let us be your news source.
On this week's Out and About, we asked students how well they think USD will compete next year in the D1 sports.
I honestly think they'll do a lot better because they're going to have tougher and better competition, and that's just going to make them want to win even harder. So,
USD athletics, I think we're going to get romped.
How do you think USD sports will do next year going to Division I?
Oh, I think we're pretty solid. I think next year we're going to be bringing the wood. Yeah, we thought long and hard about this, and we'll get it.
Considering the season that they've had this year, I think they'll have a fair shot.
I think they'll do well, and they'll play against my sister's team, so go Yotes.
I don't know, but I think it'll be a lot better rivalry, and it'll be fun to cheer on the Yotes.
How do you think USD athletics will do in Division I next year?
Well, I think the recruiting is going to have to step up a little bit. We're going to have to definitely branch out there into high-quality schools.
Well, I think it's a big jump to Division I from Division II, but I think the Coyotes are definitely ready.
I don't want to be too optimistic, but I think the only thing that matters is that we beat the Jackrabbits.
I think we'll probably take our lumps for several years, but after a few years, I think we'll be competitive like SDSU is now.
How do you think USD sports will do next year in Division I?
I think they're going to dominate. We shouldn't move up to Division I. It's too tough for us, I think.
Well, I think they're going to have their hands full, compared to the tougher contests that they're going to have because it'll be more competition. But I think they'll do considerably well. I mean, they had great seasons this year.
I think it'll do great, right, guys? So go Yotes!